Good evening, everybody. I hope it's not getting too boring, all these facts, and like Sila said, I hope it's not too confusing. I just loved the reaction, as Wallace said, with the finances. The parents immediately sat on the edge of their chair to get the information. And as you saw, we addressed the student and the prospective student, and the minute it came to finance, it was addressed to the parent. So I will go back to addressing the students, prospective students, and we hope to see you here, and we hope you're going to apply with us. I just want to see how many people are not from Pretoria. So there are quite a few here. I'm going to start with a bit of information on residences. It's going to sound a bit negative, but it's reality. The figures of the numbers were mentioned that about 37,000 apply first years, about 10,000 are admitted, and then in total 2,500 beds are available for first years. So you can see that the demand is far greater than the availability of places. In total, we've got about 8,500 beds. That's including postgraduate, the different campuses, and so on. We do promote to say, okay, we look at academics, your APS score, as well as a date of application. But because we've marketed this so well, the students, there are so many that apply on the 1st of March when the application forms are available. So that we cannot even guarantee that somebody that has applied in March will get place in res. And being part of Juniortukkies, a lot of you or most of you, that can unfortunately also not guarantee a place in residence. Just a few basics you will see in the handout that you got on page 27. It's in detail how the placement is done, what you must do and what you mustn't do. I'm going to go over a few of those things, but not in detail. And then I would like to go into a bit of other information that might interest you as parent and as student. The application for accommodation, it's not a separate form. You complete your university application form, and there is a division that says, are you interested in accommodation or not, which you must just complete. It also leaves a space for picking a res. I will go into that just now because we cannot guarantee that the res that you would like to go to and that you've indicated is the res that you're going to land up at. So, Celissa has mentioned the admission to the medical health science faculty. There are many, many applications for that, and only a handful get selected in the end. So what do we do at residences? The selection only takes part in September. We then consider everybody for a res at the main campus, at Hatfield campus. If you are admitted for health sciences, you are automatically put over to Galicia or Olympus. A lot of people ask, but can they stay in Mardley for Erica or so? No, we automatically then place you over to Galicia or Olympus because most of the classes are there. The same goes for education students. Education students, the classes are mainly at the Groenkloof campus. And if you are admitted for education, you also go to the education to the Groenkloof campus. Groenkloof campus we also accommodate other students than education students, so our BComs and engineering. There's even a few medical students that have landed up there. Also stay there, those residences take part in everything, and we've got a bus shuttle that goes from the Groenkloof campus to us. Distance-wise, I would guess it's about 4.5, 5 kilometers. But as I say, it's a bus shuttle that goes up and down from that campus. Now, a lot of you have got moms, dads that have been in Erica, Mardleaf, Narina, whatever case may be, so you would love to go to that res. Now you get placed in another residence. We cannot guarantee that we are going to get you in your residence of choice. But we say, okay, write us a motivation letter stating your cousin was there, mom was there, what sport you do, what cultural activities you do, and on merit of each case, as we get cancellations, we try and move people over to their residence of choice. In the end, our motto is you are here to study, and if you need accommodation, you get accommodation. Rather be thankful, especially taking the stats into consideration. So getting into your residence of choice is not the end of all by coming to the university. But we really do try as we get cancellations. Then a big thing that I want to address, once you are here, a lot of you are, like you indicated, not from Pretoria, you're out of your home, you're staying in a different place for the first time in your life. And it's a big step to take. You haven't got your pet dog running around you. You haven't got mom's favorite dishes made for you. So it's a big adjustment. And a thing that Dr. Klaas also mentioned is, please go and investigate your choice of course, your career that you want to take. Because if you have got all this adjustment in a residence, away from home, although we try and offer home away from home, it is not home. And you're struggling with adjustment in your course, it's not your interest, you're struggling academically, it's a major adjustment. So please do your homework and make sure that the course that you want to do, that you know what it's about. Don't go into the course because dad is a lawyer, or dad's a doctor, or mom's a physiotherapist. Go and find out exactly what that course is about. Once you are in residence, it's very important to know, I think that's for parents as well as for you as pupils, to keep your place in your second year, you have to perform academically. And what do? We take your first semester mark. Now you come to varsity, it's a big adjustment, and you've had a big jaw. You've now taken part in all the socials, and the academics have sort of been left behind a bit. That is going to cause that you're not going to get place in your second year. The cut-off average for second year is between 59, 66. Galicia, our medical residence for girls, and I must say the girls do better than the boys, but it's frightening, the cut-off average was 67%. And it can be done. You can have a fun time at university, take part in activities, and do your academics. Those girls at Galicia, with a cut-off of 67, the whole average for that residence is 70%. Those girls have fun, they have socials, they take part in SERI, but they also study. So the big thing is just to find that balance between enjoying your student life and your academics. So just keep that in mind from the start. Another thing that I just want to mention, now you're away from home, you do get homesick. You do miss your parents. You might pick up a problem. You might pick up a problem with your roommate. We have got a division that gives a bit of some emotional support and support in that way. So you're welcome at our office anytime to say, example, I've broken up with my boyfriend or my girlfriend, or I just miss my parents. You just want an ear to listen, and you're going to feel much better. So please keep in mind that there is support systems. There's a house father, house mother staying at the residence, and they're there for you. There's a house committee that manages the structures inside. You will work a lot with the first-year guardian. Use those people and know that they're there for you. And if you want somebody that's not in res, then please remember our officers are there to just come and chat to us. That's basically the background. The fees and everything I'm not going to go into. The admission brochure that is included in your package has got the fees. I can maybe mention that any student that goes into residence can eat from day one, even if mom and dad haven't paid the whole fee for the year. We make available about 50% of the food fee, we make available on the student card, so students can swipe their cards in residence and eat. That fee is payable, like they explained, end of April and end of July. Just remember, that's another thing, that money sounds a lot, and it is actually a lot. It's 14,400 at this stage, which is 1,000 watt per month. So it's actually a lot of money. But you get here and you can buy Coke, and you can buy cool drinks, and you can buy nice things in res on your student card. And that money can be finished very quickly. And suddenly you find, but you can't eat anymore, and Dad has to pay in more before you can eat. So manage your money, manage your balance in res, academics, social life, and yes, come and have a good time, but academic excellence does count in the end. Thank you.